Demari, welcome to my YouTube channel, and today I'm going to be doing the weekly tarot reading for the sign of Sagittarius. Please keep in mind it is a general reading and it may not apply to each and every one of you. However, you can take a look at this week's reading in regards to your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. So do take a look at your natal chart, see the corresponding zodiac signs and see which video's title resonates for you most. Now when it comes to the spread, I'll be pulling one card from each of the 3 oracle decks I have here. So we'll start off by getting the key theme using the Quantum Oracle, some divine guidance using the Work Your Light deck, and then some angel messages using the Angel Answers deck. When it comes to the tarot, I'll be pulling from the intuitive and clarifying with the Rider-Waite. So, Sag, let's see what's in store for you for the week of the 1st to the 7th of March 2021. So just while I'm shuffling your cards, I want to say a quick thank you to everyone who's been liking, commenting, subscribing, and even sharing my videos. It means a lot to have your continued support, so thank you so much for being a part of this community. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do, and don't forget to hit the notifications bell so you're informed of when your next set of readings goes up on the channel. Also, don't forget I will be streaming on Twitch again, so do follow me over there to be a part of the live discussions and tarot readings. If you'd like a personal reading, you can find the information in the description box below. So, Sag, the card you have from the Quantum Oracle this week is Travel in Reverse. Okay. So you may feel that there's something coming up for you, but now is possibly not the right time. There may be somewhere you've been really wanting to visit. There may be people you've been wanting to visit. Or you just may feel like you need a change of environment overall. However, right now, the door is not open for you to do so. Why? Possibly because of the situation that's taking place right now in the world. There could be a lot of travel restrictions. Maybe flights are not even available at this time, in or out of the country you are in, right? Or wanting to go to. So that could be a factor that's preventing you from being able to explore, being able to go elsewhere. It could also mean that you're not wanting to explore your inner world, okay? It doesn't necessarily have to mean something outside of yourself, your physical location. It can also be speaking of a desire to explore your inner world, learn more about your true nature, but feeling somewhat unable to do so, feeling trapped in some way. So take it however it resonates for you, and I'm sure we'll get more insights regarding that as we continue. So let's see what the divine guidance is for you. Spirit, what is it that Sagittarius needs to know at this time? What is it that will help Sagittarius with this desire to explore the inner or outer world? Okay, you have 2 cards here. So, you have Pillar of Light. Your vibration is raising. You are the Oracle. Amazing, okay? And you also have Council of Light. Divine Orchestration. Helpers in the subtle realms. So this is powerful. You have not only Pillar of Light, but you also have Council of Light. So that's a significant amount of divine guidance, okay? So the divine are working hard with your upgrade that's taking place right now. You are shifting vibration massively, okay? You have so much ascended light shining down upon you at this time, Sagittarius, okay? So whatever challenges you've been facing, whatever inner struggles you've been going through, okay, that is being helped it is helping you. Okay, let me just word this properly because I'm getting this is not how I want it to come out. Okay, you're being assisted with these aspects, okay, by the divine literally working on you, on a cellular level, on a DNA level, on, an energetic level. It's very profound. And as such, you're going to feel and see things differently. You're also going to see significant changes. So where there was blockages, pathways begin to open up for you. It's very powerful. You're literally having all of your energy centers lit up. blockages, like I said, being removed. Amazing. Okay. So let's continue and see what the angel message is for you. So is there anything else that Sagittarius needs to be made aware of with regards to this? Yeah, exactly. That's perfect. So the card you have is the situation will improve. Okay. So again, whatever obstacles, challenges, blockages you've been facing, it is going to change. Okay. Things will, shift for the better. Okay. So don't fret. Things are changing here. Amazing. So let's go to the tarot now. See what else we can find out with regards to what some of these blockages are, what situations are currently playing out, and what's shifting. So let's see. Wow, okay. So, okay, awesome. Interesting, you have 3 of the same cards that Cancer had. And I do see the moon energy here as well. So you could, I see the moon and Temperance back to back. So you could be dealing with a Cancer, or you could have Cancer in your chart. If so, I recommend checking out the reading for Cancer as well this week, because there does seem to be overlap here, especially with that travel energy. So do check that out. Okay, so first card out is the Fool. Okay, Aries energy. You could have Aries in your chart. Again, this is you wanting to go on an adventure. Okay, Sagittarius, you guys love adventure. You love travel. You love just getting out there and having new experiences. So you feeling like that's somehow being blocked or stopped is obviously going to bother you. However, I feel like you're determined to make it happen one way or another. You're like, even if I can't go right now, I'm gonna make this happen. So this is very good. And I feel like because of this change in energy that's coming through, it's making you more determined, it's making you more passionate, and it's making you more optimistic about your ability to explore new lands, to go elsewhere, to follow wherever your heart is guiding you to go. Okay. Even if your fears are kind of nagging in the background, I feel like you're still not gonna let it stop you from moving forward. The next card out is the Hanged Man in reverse, so Pisces energy. Okay. So yeah, I feel like now you've gained a new sense of clarity. I feel like whatever it is that was preventing you from moving forward, you can now see those blockages clearly. You can now see how perhaps you were also feeding into your fears or creating blockages, roadblocks in your life through your perception, okay? So this is also helping you to take ownership of your mind space and understand that how we can create pathways, or we can create, barriers, right? Depending on how we choose to look at things. So you have this awareness now. And I feel like you're being encouraged to believe more in the impossible. Believe that the road ahead doesn't have to be filled with more obstacles, challenges, or disappointments, okay? Even if that's what you experienced in the past. So a definite change of perspective has taken place here. And I feel like it's just turned your whole world upside down. You've come to realize something very powerful here with this download that came in for you. There was definitely a very strong download that's coming in, or that already came in, but I feel like it's coming in now, okay? The next card is the Moon, okay? Like I said, Cancer, Pisces energy. So there's something that still remains hidden from you. It's like not knowing how things are going to unfold exactly. Having more trust and belief now that things can work out, that, even if you don't have all the facts or the pieces, or aren't able to see how the path ahead is going to unfold, what it's going to lead to, it's having trust. that your intuition will guide you in the right direction, and that there is a path that's available to you now, okay? Despite if no one else understands it, it doesn't really matter. As long as you're listening to your intuition and your guides, you can't go wrong, okay? Because there's certain things that are slowly being illuminated along the way. But you won't know that until you take those first steps. The next card is the King of Wands in reverse, so that's Leo energy. Could also be associated with your energy, Sagittarius. So I feel like you are being asked to get back into your creator energy, okay? Because I feel like for a time you've been allowing things to just happen or allowing things to stop you in your tracks. But you're being encouraged to not accept your current reality, because we are shaping a new paradigm. So you need to be a part of that process, okay? That's why you're being worked on heavily by the divine, because your energy is needed, your insights, your power is needed, okay? You have the ability to help shift this reality, okay? But you're not currently being in that creator energy right now, because for too long you've just allowed things to happen to you rather than for you. And it's not to say you've not made any efforts, of course not, but it's just because there have been certain challenges and hurdles, it's worn you down to the point where you don't have a lot of positivity or faith that you can create and manifest positive outcomes. That's why the divine's working on you to help change this, because that's also partially why you're seeing more roadblocks instead of less, right? Now, the next card is the Seven of Cups, okay? So you see pathways opening up to you, realizing there were opportunities and options all along, right? But your judgment, your clouded vision was not allowing you to see that, okay? But now you're gaining that clarity, you're gaining that perspective. You're like, wow, okay, so I can actually do a lot of work in the astral, and that's going to affect my physical reality. So now you're kind of exploring, well, what is it that I want? How do I want to approach my life? If I want to travel, if I want to explore, if I want to achieve new heights, what's going to be the best way for me to do that, you know? So this is you kind of, you know, seeing a whole world of opportunities opening up for you in a way that you hadn't experienced in the past, right? But now you're being encouraged to get clear in that moment from operating in that astral space on what it is that you truly want, what is calling to you on your soul level, right? And then the last card you have is the Temperance card in reverse. That's your energy, Sag. So I feel like there is impatience here, right? Because things are changing, they are shifting. The divine is confirming that things are being alchemized, obstacles are being removed, things are being set in motion, but it's taking time. And I feel like you're getting impatient because you feel like you've been waiting a long time for these roadblocks to be removed, and you want it to happen now, is what I'm feeling. And I get it, you know, when you're being told divine timing, it's going to take time, certain things need to play out first, or certain things need to come together. I get it, right? But that's essentially what it is. There's things that are needing to unfold in different timing. And I feel like you're still going through a significant process right now as well. And that's not something that can be rushed. So you also have to be ready as well. Okay. So let's see what else we can find out here about all this. But honestly, I don't think you have anything to worry about, Sag. It's just, again, it's a process that you're going through. And then when the time's right, you'll be able to go full steam ahead. I literally, as I was thinking that, the Chariot comes up as the last card, so there's the confirmation, you know? Okay, so into the clarifications. Clarifying the Fool card, you have the Magician, Virgo energy, and you have the Six of Cups. Awesome, Water energy. So I feel like I feel like this is you wanting to follow your heart's desire. It's like you manifested something significant into your life, something very beautiful. Could be a connection, right? And perhaps, you know, especially if you've got Cancer in your chart or you're dealing with a Cancerian, right? There may be someone that you've been connected with, that you have a very beautiful connection with, that you're wanting to pursue, or you're wanting to follow, or you're wanting to go visit, okay? Because you may be at a physical distance from this person, but emotionally the connection is very strong. You feel it on a very profound and powerful level, right? That there's a lot of love, unconditional love here. But perhaps because your person lives at a distance away, you're wanting to find a way to get there, manifest a way for you to be able to be physically with this person. Or perhaps your person is relocating, so you want to relocate as well. Okay. So that's possible, but I do see a lot of love in this situation, and you trying to manifest this connection into truly being together. Amazing. Clarifying the Hanged Man in reverse. We have the Ten of Swords, ouch, and the Four of Swords, okay. So there may have been a situation that's coming to an end, or maybe you went through something painful in the past that still requires healing, and that's where you're getting divine assistance to help with that healing. It's also helping you to see whatever the situation was that was very painful for you in the past from a whole new perspective, right? And perhaps you're realizing that things unfolded the way they did because it was necessary for you to have the awareness that you have now, for you to be in true alignment, right? Like it could have been like a blessing in disguise situation where it triggered your spiritual growth, where it triggered your healing on a deeper level, right? It could have been a karmic situation that needed to be brought to an end. But either way, you're getting some downloads about this, whatever this past situation was that brought a lot of pain, right? Now, clarifying the moon here, you have the Queen of Wands, so fire energy, Aries, and you have the Five of Cups. Okay. So that may be where the healing's coming from, right? You may feel that there was someone in your past that you really did love. And don't get caught up on the fact that it's the Queen of Wands, okay? This is just the energy. This could have been someone that you had a great deal of emotion for, or someone that you were very attracted to. They had a very magnetic personality, very attractive, you know, strong sexual chemistry. You may have felt like this was a more significant connection than it truly was. Maybe you felt like this was a soulmate connection, but you realized perhaps it was a karmic, right? And that, you know, even though there were good times, the good times have come to an end. And now you're choosing to focus on something that truly is a divine union, possibly connected with the Six of Cups here. So it's like releasing a karmic situation and truly letting that go, even though there's still sadness around this, even though there's still wounds that are being healed around this. But so you can focus on the Two of Cups, this new divine union that's coming into play here. Because what you may not know as well is that part of the reason you two were perhaps at odds, okay, or perhaps the reason you two are not physically together right now is because this needed to be brought to an end. This energy, even if this has been ended for some time, you were still energetically connected to this past person. So you needed to free yourself well and truly from this person's energy so that you can come into true alignment with a divine counterpart. Okay. So as it says, the situation will improve. You are healing, you are recovering. So even though you are looking back at the past, right, with what you had with this person, I feel like you're being worked on to really go into this deep healing, right? To cut those energetic ties so you can move forward towards a new connection, a new beginning here that may involve travel later down the line. Clarifying the King of Wands in reverse, you have the Three of Pentacles in reverse, and you have the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, so I feel like you're not giving to a situation anymore, right? And you feel like there was things that were like falling apart around you, but you're realizing it wasn't built on stable ground, right? That this was not something you were meant to invest any more time, energy, and resources into, but rather invest that energy, that time, and focus into yourself, right? I feel like there was a bit of a third-party energy here, and not to say that you were dating two people, but you were still energetically tied up to a past person. But now I feel like you're pulling your energy back and giving back to yourself, and possibly to this new connection that you're invested in, right? Because you see this person's value, you see that this person is someone that you can invest into, that does really have good intentions, that are willing to put the work in, that are willing to back it up with their actions, right? This is someone who's a nurturer. The Queen of Pentacles is someone who nurtures, who waters, who takes care of the things in her life, right? That places great value and importance on her connections. So I feel like that's why you're kind of looking back, weighing things up, and realizing that your time and energy would be best spent on yourself and on this new connection, okay? So clarifying the Seven of Cups here, you have the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. Sag, wow. Okay, Ten of Pentacles, King of Pentacles in reverse. So we have the King to the Queen here, okay? So again, this is a divine connection coming in. But first you need to create stability within yourself, okay? Before you can truly give to this Queen of Pentacles, right? And again, don't get caught up on the gender, this is just energy. Before you can give to the Queen of Pentacles, whoever this person is, that is waiting to nurture and invest into a relationship with you, right? You need to make sure you're on stable footing first, okay? Emotionally, mentally, physically, right? Possibly financially as well, that's playing a role. But I do see you having options that will allow you to create this abundance in your life, that will allow you to one day create a significant legacy with your person here, right? Possibly in new lands as well with that travel card, possibly in a completely new environment, okay? Creating a sense of community. Something where it benefits not only yourselves, but the whole community, right? But first, again, you have to focus on your own stability before you can look at, you know, those future plans. But it's saying, if you do the work on yourself, if you open yourself up to these possibilities, these different pathways of getting to that place, and I feel like there'll be one particular pathway that will be glowing to you, right? That will really stand out against the rest. That's where you'll be able to start making that Ten of Pentacles future a very tangible reality, okay? But it all begins within, as you know. So possibly that's why any plans that you have going, you know, elsewhere physically is being halted, because first you need to do the inner travels, the inner work. You need to go within first. Yeah, I'm getting ringing in my ears, so that's definitely it. You're having to explore your inner verse before you can explore the outer verse, right? And then clarifying the Temperance card in reverse. You have the Four of Cups, yeah, there we go. And the Chariot, Cancer. So this is it. I feel like what you're not seeing is that while you're dwelling on your past and what you once had in a past connection, the divine was giving you your second cup, right? That divine connection, and saying, listen, there is something so much better that lies just ahead. All you need to do is look up and take it to reach it. But there was hesitancy, there was a lack of desire to do so, because you couldn't stop getting out of, you know, what happened in your past. That's why you're being worked on heavily. That's why you're having to do this inner healing. Because you can't see what lies just ahead, right? And as such, I feel like until you're ready to face what is opening to you, right? Again, like I said, there's one cup that's shining about, above the others. Until you're able to see those signs from the universe and really embrace it, you're not going to be able to forge ahead. But once you do, the momentum will pick up very quickly, and before you know it, you'll be back in the driver's seat, okay? Going full steam ahead towards this Ten of Pentacles beginning, right? Possibly even to connect with someone who is a divine counterpart, Especially with this like yin-yang energy here, right? The higher self and the shadow. This is someone who is self-mastered, okay? But that's the process you're going through before you're able to forge ahead, okay? And it's going to take time, and you're getting frustrated because you don't want to wait. But at the same time, you're delaying the process by not seeing the signs that lay right in front of you. That this is what you asked for, but you're rejecting it with your energy, with your fixation on the past, okay? So I hope that helps, Sagittarius. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you found it useful, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And don't forget to hit the notifications bell. And I feel you'll get there. It is a process, as I said. It's not going to happen overnight. But the more you open to the information that's coming in, the divine support, the wisdom, the healing, right? And working through those past pains, working through whatever is still energetically tied to you, healing and cord cutting where necessary so you can release it, shut the door in the past and move forward. Once you do all that, then you're going to see these roadblocks shifting out of your environment. So send you guys lots of love, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.